Okay, so good morning everyone. Once again, you are welcome in social science lecture. Today we are going to take another topic from chapter number 5th of geography, ocean water. So oceans makes up about 71% of the earth's surface and are connected to each other. That's why they forms a single body. Oceanic waters are interspersed with many smaller marine bodies like seas, gulfs, and waves. Look up the world map and locate various smaller marine bodies that lie between oceans. So this thing you can do on your map book also. So different smaller water bodies are also there in the ocean. Okay. Now ocean water is not stagnant. Okay, it is dynamic. It keeps on moving. The movement keeps on taking place in this water 24 by 7. Okay, it never stops. So, what are the various movements of the ocean water? Let's have a look on those movements. First are waves. So, if you have moved to any beach, you must have seen that the water is coming towards the shore, okay, in the form of curl, curls, curling manner, rising, falling. So, this thing is known as waves. Waves are formed when the energy is transferred from molecule to molecule across the surface of the ocean. The water molecules hardly move. It is the energy that actually moves. As waves break across a shore or crash in violent storms, they cause great turbulence in ocean water. So, if you have seen that waves are moving like this, okay, up and down, so here they look, water looks to moving, but actually the water, the energy is moving there. Okay, let's admit some more persons have arrived in our meeting. Now, if the size of these waves get increased, okay, the height of these waves if get increased suddenly, then it will be known as a tsunami. So sometimes why does these tsunamis takes place? They takes place due to some sudden violent movement inside the below the ocean or inside the ocean. Okay. Sometimes earthquake and volcanic activities deep down in the ocean floors give rise to gigantic waves. These waves are called tsunamis. So, like gigantic walls of water which travel at great speed, these are extremely dangerous and destructive waves and cause large scale destruction damage when they hit coastal regions. So they carry a large amount of energy. Okay, then when this they strike to the coastal areas, they cause large scale destruction to life and property. Okay, so the people living in the coastal regions are always at a very high risk of such phenomena. Here in the picture, you can see that tsunami, the great waves, they travel like a wall of water. Okay, it will look like if the wall of water is coming towards you if you are standing on the shore. It will strike there, water will move, travel very fast to the coastal regions and will flood it with water. Okay, so excessive flooding will take place. Also, the force of the water will also destroy the buildings. Okay, so if you want to see how the tsunami comes and what are its effects, what is its force, the magnitude of force. You can just Google it in the okay, Google it, write just write Japan tsunami or Japanese tsunami or tsunami in Japan. Whatever you want to write, write it in the YouTube. Okay, search in the YouTube, you search in the Google. Lot of people, lot of CCTV cameras have recorded that tsunami which struck the coast of island nations. So you will come to know about that how much destruction it can cause and with what force it strikes to the coast. Here you can see waves. Wind waves come and go without flooding higher areas. So that here you can see how the waves takes place. Okay, but if tsunami is there, they will cause destruction. They will travel like a wall of water and rush towards the shore. Will cross the shore and enter will in the coastal areas. Okay, this is the difference between tsunami and the normal waves. Okay. Now there is another movement of water, ocean water, which is known as ocean currents. So the rivers of water which are flowing on the ocean means ocean currents. They clockwise in the northern hemisphere. This is because the rivers in shape and rotate makes square. इसी वजह से northern hemisphere में और southern hemisphere में opposite होती है. Okay. Now, because the Earth is spherical in shape and rotates eastwards, this makes water and winds reflect to the right in the northern hemisphere and to the left in the southern hemisphere. There is also a on the things which are lying above the earth. This is called Coriolis force or Coriolis effect. Okay, what is Coriolis effect? It's a type of effect or it's a force. When Earth is rotating due to the rotation of the Earth, anything which is lie on the northern hemisphere which will deflect इसकी दिशा इसकी डायरेक्शन चेंज हो जाएगी राइट साइड पे और जो चीज़ें साउथ सदर्न हेमिस्फीयर में है उनकी डायरेक्शन चली जाएगी किस तरफ उनकी चली जाएगी लेफ्ट की तरफ ओके वो लेफ्ट की तरफ मुड़ जाती हैं चीज़ें सदर्न हेमिस्फीयर में राइट की तरफ मुड़ जाती हैं The term tsunami is a Japanese for harbor wave. जापानीज टर्म है सुनामी और इसका मतलब है हार्बर वेव. The term tidal wave is frequently used for such a wave, but it is a misnomer for the wave has no connection with the tides. Okay, harbor waves इसको उनको हम There are certain factors that cause and influence the direction of ocean currents. और जो ocean currents चलती हैं, ओके, और ocean currents क्या है? It's like rivers of water flowing in the ocean. So एक ही डायरेक्शन में चलती हैं. Now there are different factors which can affect their डायरेक्शन. उनकी जो चलने की डायरेक्शन है उसको कई सारी चीज़ें मिलके इन्फ्लुएंस करती हैं. फर्स्ट डिफरेंस इन, आपने एक तो पढ़ लिया कि कोरियोलिस इफेक्ट उसके ऊपर चल पड़ता है. ओके, देन दैट इज रोटेशन ऑफ अर्थ एंड कोरियोलिस इफेक्ट. नेक्स्ट इज द डिफरेंस इन टेम्परेचर. Difference in temperature means it will travel from the lower temperature to higher temperatures. Okay, जहाँ पर टेम्परेचर जो है कम होगा, मान लो कहीं पर टेम्परेचर कम है और कहीं पर समुंदर में कहीं पर ज़्यादा है, तो ये क्या करेंगी, दे विल ट्रेवल टुवर्ड्स द लोअर टेम्परेचर एंड हायर टेम्परेचर वाली लोअर में, लोअर वाली हायर में. डिफरेंस इन सैलिनिटी. सैलिनिटी में डिफरेंस होगा. मान लो कहीं पर जो सैलिनिटी है, कहीं पर पानी जो समुद्र का बहुत ज़्यादा नमकीन है, कहीं कम है, तो जहाँ पर कम नमकीन होगा उसकी तरफ जाएंगी. अर्थ्स रोटेशन. अर्थ्स रोटेशन आपने देखा कॉरियोलिस इफेक्ट देता है. ओके, जिसकी वजह से जो इनकी डायरेक्शन है नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर में राइट की तरफ थोड़ी डिफ्लेक्ट होती है एंड सदर्न हेमिस्फीयर में लेफ्ट की तरफ. देन ऑल्सो प्लानिटरी विंड. समुद्र के ऊपर जो हवाएं चल रही हैं, रेगुलर परमानेंट विंड्स, वो भी इसको अपनी डायरेक्शन में लेके चलती हैं, ओशन करंट को. These all are the factors that influence the direction of ocean currents in oceans.